Hey, it's Dargie here. This is episode 4 of my safari diary. First off, I want to apologise for my voice. A bit croaky, as you can hear. Hope you can bear with it. Also want to say thanks to everybody for their interest in the previous videos. Thanks for liking and sharing and commenting on the videos. It means a lot, and it means a lot that you share them and get the word out about what I do. Thank you so much. Let me give you a summary of what happened today. It just got better again today. It's amazing. This morning we had a long extended game drive. So that means we went out at 6 and we came back at 1. And we had a bush breakfast. So we had a breakfast under a tree in the middle of the Masai Mara at about 9 o'clock. It was just the best morning ever. We started off seeing elephants. The main big exciting sighting in the first part of the morning was a leopard sighting. I have to mention Ken, our guide and driver, who's just been incredible, going out of his way to find animals for us. And so we found this leopard off the side of a road behind a bunch of bushes in long grass. I don't really know how he found it. He just kind of followed his craft and instinct and experience, and we found this leopard. So it was the first time I've seen a leopard in the wild. Absolutely did not disappoint. And I was just saying to the guys earlier, how easy would it be for Ken, the guide, the driver who works at the camp, just to take guests out, drive in a big circle, take what he gets and comes back. He could easily do that, but he's so not going through the motions, and it's made it really special for us because he's helping us to have some just unforgettable moments. So we saw the leopard sighting, that was good. Then we had the bush breakfast under the tree. I have to say I've had worse Monday mornings in my life, and very, very soon after that we came across some lions just walking up the road, including cubs and adults. And the amazing thing was we pull over the car and the lions walked right past the car. So the people on the right hand side of the car, cowering away like this, understandably, we were just saying you would never get away with it in Aberdeen with the health and safety culture, because it was just inches away from the car. But they didn't blink, they didn't even look at us, they just kept going about their business. Amazing. So that was the best sighting in the second half of the morning. Time we got back to camp, 1:30, everybody was just super exhausted from the rattling in the car for a few hours. So everybody just needed to have some space and a bit of a rest and some lunch. Not much rest though, back in the Land Cruiser at 3:30 for the evening drive. This was a really interesting one. Every drive's been so different. The main sighting we saw was a lioness just sitting by a bush. I'll show you a video. The kind of defining sort of characteristic of this drive was the weather. We've come in the rainy season. We did that deliberately for a number of reasons. So we knew it was going to rain at some point, but the sky was just black. And we were almost sort of surrounded by the weather, and it just eventually it kind of engulfed us and overtook us. So we put the roof on the Land Cruiser and the sides down, well Ken did, and we just kind of got our way home through the mud and the rivers, so just rivers and rivers of rain. It was amazing. So we got back, and then it's dinner time. Well, when we got back to the camp, there was a Maasai dance. Some of the Maasais from the local village performed a dance for us. That was really cool, really interesting. And then it's dinner time, so we all got together to go for dinner, and then they took us over to this viewing platform on the other side. There's a river that goes through the camp, a little river, and like a lake. Took us over to the viewing platform on the other side, where they laid out the most beautiful dinner table and food for us. And that wasn't something that we paid for or asked for, it was just the camp going out of their way to make a special moment for us. So again, like I did yesterday, I have to mention the camp staff. Sarova Mara Camp, amazing. They've been incredible, and they've helped to make it so memorable. So just great conversation at the table, and it's really nice to hear everybody's just had such a good time this week so far, and we've still got a few days to go. So a couple of people were asking about the camps, or the accommodation rather, the tents. People were shocked that we're staying in a tent in amongst the animals. Okay, it's a tent, but it's not a camping tent. It's a big kind of permanent structure with I'll show you another video another day with a tour of the tent, a tour of the camp. But it's like super glamping. It's an amazing tent. So yeah, I'll show you around that later. The best bit of the day, I would like to say it would have been the leopard sighting. But having everyone together at dinner, outdoors in the dark under this sort of canopy overlooking the lake, really good. Just a really heartwarming moment, and made me feel good that we've brought this whole thing together. So that was amazing. Lesson learned today. There's a lot of camera craft in wildlife photography, camera skills, a lot of finger work, a lot of button pressing, and we tried our best to get the camera out of the way, if you see what I mean, so that we can just focus on looking at the animals and timing the pictures, watching them, observing them, and getting the interesting shots that we want. But focusing has become a really important issue. So in wildlife photography, focusing is really important. I won't go into the details, but that was the lesson we learned today. Special mention to the staff camp again. Thank to you for liking, sharing, and commenting. Please keep that up. I'm really glad that you're interested to follow this. Hope you enjoyed the pictures and the videos that I've showed you here. I'll do another one tomorrow. Please keep the questions coming. If you have any questions about this, what we're up to, let me know. And don't forget, you can subscribe to my feeds on Facebook, Instagram. There's different content on Instagram in my Instagram story and my Instagram feed, and on Facebook and YouTube. I think I said that already. It's really late, really tired, croaky voice. So I'll catch you tomorrow. Take care.